So good how years later, that track is just such a banger every single time. You can't go wrong. It's just so good. And if you ever watch the YouTube video of it, the dancer in there is just absolutely all time. I'm joined today by Karepe McDonald. How are you, my friend?
Oh, awesome. How are you?
Kete pai, my friend. Kete pai. Okay, so this week, what is this week? We'll get straight into it. I hope your week's been well. I hope your weekend's going good. What is this week's phrase?
Now, I thought we'll get right into it. Easy as. Now, in English, we all use sorry, okay? Kei te pai tērā. Now, sorry, to apologize or to give condolences. Now, in Te Reo Māori, the phrase that most people use to say sorry is aroha mai. Ka pai? Aroha mai. Literal translation is give me love. Ka pai? Now, however, due to it being the misconcept of it meaning sorry, people tend to use it mistakenly and unintentionally to give their condolences, let's say maybe when a loved one's passed. And you'll see it all the time on Facebook when, some mate happens or someone has passed away. People like to give their condolences and they try to give it in te reo. And te nui ngō te wā, most of the time, they will use aroha mai. Now that's a bit strange because you're pretty much saying, give me love for the loss of your loved one, okay? So I just want to correct everyone, let everyone know that aroha mai, sorry for apologizing for, something you've done. And if you want to give condolences, the best one to use is aroha atu, ka pai, and that means to give you love away from the speaker. So there we go, e hoa. I know maybe mama noi ho ngā kupu nei, aroha mai and aroha atu, but it just clears that. It gives everyone a bit better understanding that when you're giving condolences to whānau pani, grieving families, or, it could be anything from people being sick or whatever, and you want to give your condolences, give them your love and to awhi them, it's aroha atu, koina te mea tika. So I know it's a bit different to other kiwaha and that, but it's one that, people need to start realizing the actual meaning and the actual things they're saying. Okay, hoi, and everyone listening. So first one is aroha mai, for apologizing, for, mistakes or whatnot. And to give your condolences is aroha atu. And aroha atu is also, you can use for saying I love you or, giving any affection or respect to someone else away from the speaker with that kupu atu after aroha. So koina tāku e hoa, even though iti te kupu he nui te kōrero, these little words have a lot of depth to them and a lot of tikanga behind them. And, people start to realize this, well, reo gets to be used correctly. And koina te tētahi mea whakahira. That's one really important thing, with pronunciation and understanding what you're actually saying. Well, it's a good start. It's a good lesson in learning te reo Māori. So koina tāku e hoa e ko te reo te take. E me mihi ki a koe mo taua wātara o poie. Yes, awesome after I think it's about 40 years old, that song, and ngoi preferangi of the East Coast wrote that for Dalvania's Prime from the West Coast. So it's a lovely collaboration from two sides of the country, or of the North Island anyway. Hoi anō koe tāku e hoa. Any other questions that you may need?
That's us for the week, man. It's solid. It's good. And I didn't know that about the music track, and I'm very happy that we get to play it every week because you're right. Good music doesn't die, and if anything, it gets better. So I really appreciate your time for this week, bro, and I hope you enjoy the rest.
No, tēnā koe. Yeah, we'll catch up next week, everyone. Tēnā tātou.
Kia ora, brother. All right, that's our time for this week. If you